podcast. I am Rizliana Nur Ramadhani and I will be your host for today's session. We are students from Universitas Bina Sarana Informatika majoring in Accounting Information System. Today, we are going to critically discuss the technology that completely changed the world, the internet. Joining me today is our guest speaker, Alifa Salsabila Tanaga. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you for having me today. Hello to all the big staff out there.
Great. Now, let's jump straight into our discussion. From an IT perspective, what exactly is the definition of the internet?
Well, technically speaking, Internet stands for Interconnected Network. It is a global system of connected computers that communicate using a standard protocol called TCP or IP.
I see. So, TCP or IP is like the universal language for computers, right?
Exactly. Without this protocol, our device wouldn't be able to exchange data globally.
That is fascinating, but how is the data actually travel across countries? Is it through satellites?
It is a common misconception. Most of the global internet data travel through massive undersea fiber optic cables, not satellites. Satellites are usually used only for very remote areas.
Wow, I didn't know that the physical infrastructure is massive. Now, the internet clearly helps us as IT students to access research and cloud computing. But what do you think is the biggest challenge or negative impact the internet today?
In my opinion, the biggest threats today are data privacy leaks and cybercrimes. Since the internet is so open, users with low digital literacy can easily fall victims to hacking or fake news. So the internet is definitely a double-edged sword.
I completely agree. As IT student, we must raise awareness about cybersecurity. To conclude, the internet is a powerful infrastructure, but we must use it wisely.
In that, and speaking of communication over the internet, we have so many instant messaging apps today like WhatsApp or Discord. However, there is one traditional internet tool that remains replaceable in the professional world.
Oh really? What is it?
It is email. Now, since we must switch role for our second topic, let me turn the table and ask you, Listiana, what the internet being so advanced today, what do you think email is still considered the most formal communication media in the IT and business world? I am now taking over as your host, and our guest speaker here will answer the exact question. So please share your thought on why email holds such a professional status.
Thank you, Alifa. Well, from an academic and corporate perspective, email is unique. Unlike casual chatting apps, an email has a formal structure, which includes a subject line, salutation, and professional cuisine. Furthermore, emails have strong legal value. In the IT industry, official agreements or project updates on email are considered valid corporate evidence.
That makes perfect sense. The stability and legality are crucial. Now let's look at the IT side. How does an email actually get delivered from our device to another inbox?
This is where three major several protocols come into play. First, when we send an email, a protocol called SMTP or Simple Mail Transfer Protocol delivers it to the mail server. Two, to retrieve or read the email, the receiver use a repository or email. Most people use email today because it allows us to synchronize our email across multiple devices like phone or laptops.
That is very clear and personal explanation. But just like the internet, email is so targeted by cybercrimes. What are the biggest security threats when you use email?
The most common and dangerous threat is phishing. This is a deceptive technique where a hacker sends fake emails to the pretending official institution to steal password. They also have malware inside web attachments.
That sounds dangerous. So, what technical steps can we take to protect ourselves?
The basic rule is to always enable two-factor authentication. Also, never click suspicious link, and companies should always implement strong spam filters on their server.
Excellent advice. So, even though email is an old technology, it remains a critical pillar of business communication that must be secured properly.
Exactly, Oliva. I hope our discussion on the internet and email provides valuable insight for our viewers.
Thank you so much for the highly academic discussion today. That concludes for our final project video presentation for English 2. And thank you for our lecturer and thank you for everyone who watching until the end. See you in the next talk. Bye bye.